Hey everybody, this is Marley K. Hope y'all are well. This is part 2 of my no buy no sell video. I don't know what is going on. You know, when you start talking about certain subjects, everything starts happening. So I'm gonna try to get on with this as quickly as possible. So the next video that I have to present is from the Daily Hodl. Not sure what date this came out. It came out on August the 17th, 2024. From Finance Flux, and it says 94 U.S. banks at serious risk of bank runs, including BNY, State Street, J.P. Morgan Chase, and Citi. And comes from some report. So it says a total of 94 banks are at a significant risk of experiencing bank runs by uninsured depositors if they show financial weakness, according to a new report. So because we got good common sense, you already can see that things are weak in society. So sitting around thinking that the banking industry is okay is foolish. So again, you don't wait till people start running to go to the bank. You beat the people who getting ready to run and go get your money. Because when they get their money, they're going to make sure the rich people get their money out. The little people are the ones who are going to be stuck with not being able to pay their bills, or not being able to get money out of the ATM, or your card not working at a store because the bank had to shut down and cease operations to gather itself. You don't want to be in that position. So just make sure you are, setting yourself up to be okay. So this is a total of 94 banks are at significant risk of experiencing bank runs by uninsured depositors. An analysis from Florida Atlantic University finds the billion-dollar banks in question, which includes 7 U.S. financial giants, have all reported a 50% or higher ratio of uninsured deposits to total deposits. So that means people who have in excess over 250,000 in the bank, which FDIC doesn't have to insure. So it says the university's liquidity risk from exposures to uninsured deposits index shows BNY Mellon has a 100% ratio of uninsured deposits, followed by State Street Bank at 92.6%, Northern Trust at 73.9%, Citibank at 72.5%, HBSC Bank at 69.8%, and JP Morgan Chase at 51.7%, and US Bank at 50.4%. The Florida Atlantic University professor Rebel A. Cole says the banks are more vulnerable to liquidity crises because uninsured depositors are motivated to withdraw their funds quickly if they perceive any risk at a bank's stability. So it says all of the banks on the list are at serious risk of a run by uninsured depositors should they exhibit any weakness from commercial real estate exposures or unrealized losses on securities. So, while it may not be anything that, and so these are rich people's concerns, people who have money concerns. But again, they will go get their money and there won't be none left for you, because the banks only keep a certain amount of money in their physical location. And if there's a run system wide, they're going to stop everybody from getting their money. So this is why it's very important for you not to play around now. If you have resources that you can use for something else, use them for something else. Get them out of these institutions and don't wait on, beat the runners you run now, so when they start running, you already got yours. You could be at home watching on TV how they run into the bank and how the bank shut down. And those who are not paying attention and who don't listen can't get their money. And those who don't listen and don't make wise decisions on assets, so that they're insured, they have to take their L's because they didn't listen. So we're at this point where we're getting ready to reach, a point of no return. And things are not going to change. Things are only going to decline once this stuff starts happening. So that's when you're going to find people can't get food, can't pay bills, can't get gas to go to work, don't know if they should go to work. The job might pay you, but the check might bounce. All kinds of stuff gonna be happening. So you better be trying. Your if you get a pension, your pension might not come. So have some money on you at all times. Although the FDIC insured banks promise up to $250,000 will be protected in the event of a collapse, the FDIC, Federal Reserve, and Treasury Department used a systemic risk exception to make all depositors whole in last year's high-profile bank failures of Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and the First Republic Bank. So it's like the bailout. The government will bail out rich people. They're not going to bail you out. You got your little stimulus checks. You should have bought some beanie weenies and some waters and some water purification pills, some masks, some vitamins. That was your stimulus. That was your help. You're not getting no help, okay? Okay, are we clear? So it says in this year's failure of Republic First Bank, the FDIC quickly arranged for Fulton Bank to assume all deposits. And so as that transition happens, you know, you just don't want to be caught up in it. So if you can afford to not have any money in the bank except for what you need to pay bills, then do that. And if there's a way for you to take your money out and just put a little bit in at a time, at least you have it in your possession. I know people are like, oh, I don't want my money at home because it's not safe. I mean, you gonna trust the criminals with your money? It's stupid. Nobody may never come in your house and take nothing, but you scared of nothing. You're scared. You're literally saying, I trust everybody else except for myself. I trust Esau instead of the Most High. I trust that, um, you know, something is going to happen instead of taking a chance on yourself and saying, I'm capable. I got to put my big boy pants on, I'm putting my big girl bra on, and I'm going to hold myself together. I'm going to hold my own self up. I don't need Esau's tools to let him hold my money that I worked hard for, and then he ends up running off like cat burglar in the middle of the night while I'm asleep. Come on, people. I need y'all to get it together, okay? Get your stuff. Take care of your stuff. Take care of your own business. Becoming self-sufficient is changing your mindset and understanding that the only person who's going to protect you during this economic collapse is you. We provide you with the tools on this channel. We have some discussions, but there is no way we're going to be able to go to a bank and get money out when things get bad. That's not going to work. And it's not just going to be these banks. When these banks start having issues, the other banks go shut down too, because it's just going to be like domino. It's going to be a domino effect. So make sure that you are, talking to your people, making sure that they understand what is at risk. It's August. The closer we get to September, the more stories like this you're going to see. The closer we get to October, the closer we are for risk of something major happening. And so I always say between August and October, all kinds of stuff can happen. Haven't been a consultant for the government for a long time, and especially during years where we have national elections, stuff always is happening. Every couple of decades, you have something major happen in August, September, October, all the time. So this is why I'm on pins and needles, because this is something very different that we've never experienced before, and it is a snowball effect of different things that are happening globally that is going to lead to an economic collapse. Then you topple that with the threat of the pandemics, the illnesses, the pestilences that are out here. We got a national election, a lot of national elections going on around the globe. A lot of stuff has been orchestrated. A lot of stuff has been planned out. We have a lot of natural disasters that are happening, some unnatural stuff that is happening. This ain't no ordinary time. And then we got Israel waking up. Yasharel is waking up. The dry bones are coming together. And so the adversary got to pull the wool over our eyes to keep us asleep so they can keep control of us. So it's up to us, those of us who are awakened, to try to awaken the masses and get them on the right track. It's very difficult because a lot of them have been programmed. They are brainwashed. They are brain dead. And they just don't care. They've given up. So, for those of us who are not giving up and those of us who are awakened, we must continue to be vigilant, keep watch, protect ourselves, do what the Most High tells us to do, do what He tells us to do collectively and individually. Keep prepping, keep praying, keep seeking the Most High, obey those laws, statutes, and commandments. We have to do the best that we can, even with keeping the Sabbath and trying to keep a lunar Sabbath, because we don't even know if we're looking at the real moon and the real sun. It's straight like that. Like it is very difficult to live during these times, but this is why we have to keep our candles lit, our lamps filled with oil, waiting on the Most High to come and deliver us. We cannot fall asleep at the wheel. We must live in truth. We must live in righteousness, walk in righteousness. We must keep watch and understand that we are looking for deception. We are not trying to be deceived by no man. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Like this video, share it, leave your comments in the comment section, and let me know what you are seeing in your neck of the woods. Are you seeing, experiencing different things? I'm seeing a lot of stuff happening, and I'll talk about it in another video. But a lot of things are happening locally, and it's quite alarming how quickly they are happening, even in our little small town. So with that said, y'all, just make sure you are handling your business when it comes to these financial institutions. Do not play with them, because they are not going to give you a warning when they pull the rug from under you, when they close the doors, when they shut off the systems, when they turn off the lights, when they stop doing transactions, when you can't go and get your money. They're not going to let you know they're getting ready to do that. It's just going to happen. So please be aware of that and make sure you get yourself situated. All right. This is Marley K. Love y'all, and I'm out.